Lunch right here on today's edition on a Wednesday, which is the 28th of October 2020. Holding it down right here is your studio PMC, aka Pressure T. Hope you're having an amazing Wednesday right here. And today, I want to get off a chat with Abel Chungu. So just in case you didn't know, he has a new song entitled Mamuna Samalila. So I want to get to call him up just to find out about the song and also what the song is talking about right here live on Joy FM on the Joyful Lunch on today's edition right here, right now, so that we can get to find out more details about the song and also what he has been up to of late right here on the Joyful Lunch. Good afternoon, Abel. How are you doing?
Hey, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Not bad. How have you been?
It's good. I'm great.
Yeah.
How's everything going with you?
Not bad. We can't complain. So right now you're live on Joy FM on the show called The Joyful Lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe you can also share with us what you're having on your lunchtime right now. Or maybe you haven't had anything yet.
I'm still on the move. I just ate an ice cream bar.
Oh my goodness. Okay, interesting.
I wish I had something a bit more healthy, but I'm actually just here on the move with my mother. So but I'm good. Utterly.
Amazing. So the reason why I'm calling you up is to find out more details about your current song. Yeah. I should make mention it's a deep song, an amazing song, and some of us growing up, it has always been a belief saying a man does not cry. But I want to find out from you, what made you to write such a song?
Well, there's two different things. There's just from years of discussions. I always like having open discussions with my friends or fellow men, and picking up a lot of these things that they go through, but we never get the opportunity to express. And then recently I posted online, especially on my Instagram, where I asked the question. I said, what are some of the struggles that men go through, but we never really get a chance to talk about? So many started writing and sharing. And so I gathered all this time, these melodies and just discussion, and just felt like I've always said that, we need to write songs that people need to hear. And I felt the Lord gave me a go-ahead to write this song, to help restore a lot of men, and to show them that there's care, and if they can just open up, you find that there's someone else who's going through the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so mainly the reason why I'm calling you up is also, I know you've explained on the part saying you had a discussion with someone right there. Like I said, it's a deep song. Is it something that as well you have seen it happening, or maybe it has happened to you where you're growing up, you have also seen other men pretending to be not to be hate, because that has always been a belief?
Yeah, I mean, there's different. That song is an incorporation of partly things that I've experienced, things that other men have experienced. There are parts where, like I'll tell you, there's the part where I say, Wanani Chimutu, Wanani Benzelu. That's not something I experienced with growing up. You know what I'm saying? My parents would never talk to me like that. But I know men who've had that experience, who've been spoken to, and it scarred them for a long time. And then, I'm openly, I don't take any substance or alcohol or drugs, but I've known so many men who take drugs or alcohol in turn just to get by, just to say, okay, just to live another day, or just feel like to suppress this depression. So, but at the end of the day, you feel like I'm happy, but it actually diminishes you. That's why I say it takes substance to be substandard. So it's a story about, it doesn't have to talk about one specific person, but it's a story that many men, there's little pieces in parts, there's lines in that song that resonate stronger for others than they do for another person. But still, at the end of the day, it tells a whole story. Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing I'd like to find out from you, Abel, is I still remember, I don't know if it was this year, if I'm not mistaken, you made an announcement saying you're going to be releasing an album, if I'm not mistaken, with no feature. Yeah. So when are we expecting that? I know it brought a lot of debate, because we have always gotten used of artists dropping albums with a lot of features in it. What made you to say, okay, I want to do something different and I want to do an album alone?
So I mean that was really the feeling that I had at the time. That I felt like what I wanted to express, I didn't want to get anybody else on board. I went back on that and I felt like, okay, maybe I should try to make some features. Even with this song, there was an artist I was gonna feature for, Mamuna Samalila. But I think at the time they were also out of town, and when I had a discussion with KB and he was listening to the song, he just looked at me and says, listen, Abel, like you can do this song by yourself. Like I think it'll really mean a lot when you do this song by yourself. So I said, okay. And I went ahead and I wrote the whole song and I think it still made sense. With features sometimes I think there's a problem where people sometimes look for features to sell a song or to push a song. I've never wanted that. I've always, whenever I make a feature, I always think about who the best person for that would be, who'd interpret that song extremely well. Their lyrical aspect, the message, how you're packaging it, whether they're an upcoming, whether they're a well-known person. But I look and I say, okay, who would be the best person for this song? So I know some artists who are good friends of mine, and they'll ask me, like, how come you've never asked me to do a song with you? And I tell them, I say, because I've never heard a song in my head where you're on it. You know what I'm saying? And so I know even sometimes people say, you haven't done a song with Pompey. It's not like a priority where, because I know someone, like we're supposed to do a song together. No, I feel there should be a lot of thought into it, and the song, you must understand that. Okay, this song, I really feel like this artist would really help me deliver the message that I want to deliver on this song.
Okay, interesting. And in your remarks, maybe 2 songs so far, Extra Time and Mamuna Samalila, produced by KB. Do we expect most of your songs coming project still be produced by Killer Beats?
By Killer Beats. Well, it's funny, we were talking about that just yesterday, because they're like, hey, the expectancy, it's rare that you do 2 successful songs with the same producer back to back. But I've always felt like, I think I'm still working with other producers as well. I think there's some great music that I'll be coming with from a young guy called Young Boss. He's based in Kitwe. I've driven out there and worked with him, and so he's really, really good, very, very good person. And even like now, there's my label is actually sending other people to be able to work with, and it's always great to work with different people and seeing what they say.
Okay, Abel Chungu, thank you very much for a few minutes. Truly appreciate it. Maybe in your remarks, where can people access the song? Is it on sale, or maybe you decide to put it for free of charge?
So no, it's nowhere is it free. That much is true. Yeah. I think we're trying to help a different culture of Zambian Thai music. So it's only 10 kwacha. You can buy it off of Besasani Music. You can either stream it on YouTube. You can stream it on Deezer. All of the different. If you've got an iPhone, it's Apple Music. So it's accessible anywhere. Audiomack. There's so many different places that you can go to, or you can request for it from your favorite radio station. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for a few minutes. Truly appreciate.
I appreciate you.
All
God
right.
bless you.
All right. Let's go straight to Abel Chungu's current brand new song right here on The Joyful Lunch. Trust me, this is an amazing song. The first time I heard this song, I felt like it was speaking to me deep somewhere. Growing up has always been that belief. But Abel Chungu in this song, man, gets to tell a different story right here. Let's get to play the song. That's how we get back with more right here on The Joyful Lunch.
Ukagozi chita bakuru bakuza kuti Mamuna Samalila